Hey everyone, this is Keegan from Poindexter by Design. For anyone exporting flat patterns from Onshape, I want to show you this really cool, sneaky way of exporting flats directly from the flat pattern viewer and using Onshape's export rules to do this consistently and efficiently. So the first thing I definitely recommend is setting up your Onshape export rules under your account preferences. So let's go ahead and add an export rule for parts that export as DXFs. You can do this for DWG as well. I've covered this topic in other videos as well for more details. Go ahead and hit add. I've already done this for DWGs. So if we switch back over to the part here, this part studio, and I've gone ahead and opened up the sheet metal and flat view. I'm looking at a different one here. So toggling over to the one I want here. So I can right click on the viewer itself and immediately export a DXF or DWG of the flat pattern. And you can see this new export rule we've applied, calling out this is a flat pattern, automatically is implemented here. Very, very nice. The other thing to note about this is it will default scale 1:1. So it's already in 1:1 scale based on your document units. So I'll just show that here, or your workspace units rather. So in this case, I have it in inches, so it'll default to downloading 1:1 scale in inches. A couple other things to note in that dialog box, specifically when you're exporting flat patterns from the flat pattern viewer. You do have a number of options here that you want to read through. There's some really handy things here if you like to add, say, crosshairs for where to place weld studs or something like that. You can include visible sketches, so you would show the sketches you want to show up in that flat pattern. Very handy. You can also, it defaults to the scope being the single flat pattern part shown. You can also have it export all the flat patterns either in the current model or in this part studio. It does export those as a zip file. As of now, it doesn't individually title based on your export rules within that zip file, but the zip file itself does have that export rule applied. That's a future improvement Onshape is going to make. All right, hopefully this has been helpful for those who are exporting flat patterns regularly, so you can do this efficiently and consistently. It's really awesome to use that viewer. It gives you a lot of flexibility and options there as to what is exported and gives you a leg up on preparing to communicate with your sheet metal vendors and what have you. If you like this video and found it helpful, please like and subscribe for more Onshape insights. We'll catch you next time. Thank you.